Morning everybody, it's not even 6:30 in the morning and look at me, up and at it. We're going hound exercising this morning. Unfortunately, you won't be coming with, so back to bed boys. Right, I need to get a wiggle on because I need to put my bike in the car, and normally I have a glamorous assistant do that for me. Not today, I've got to do it myself, so I've got to put the seats down and like lift it in, manhandle the bike. I sound a bit husky this morning, don't I? I wish we could keep this level of deepness to the voice. It makes me sound a bit like seductive and interesting, doesn't it? She says wearing a scrubby oversized hoodie and literally rolled out of bed 10 minutes ago. Anyway, enough talking. We're going to go hound exercising and we're going for breakfast afterwards, except when I say go for breakfast, these are all very like agricultural farming focus. Okay, we're not going to focus, never mind. Anyway, so they're all like very agricultural farming people. So they don't really cater for the vegan, which is fine. Like, I'm just there for their company, not to eat their bacon. So I always take my own coffee with oat milk. And I'll probably eat when I get home or stop somewhere on the way back. Except I won't do that because I've got to get back for the dogs. Let's put them all down, shall we? Oh. Cool. Job done. Let's rock and roll. That'll be okay, won't it? Tell me that's going to be okay. Whew. Right, kids. Whew. Yeah, we're going to lose the camera. I'll see you in a minute. Was interesting. I got absolutely soaked. Don't know if you can see, but it was a very good morning. It's now, let me do a time check. Hang on. It's 5 to 9, so that was like an hour and 45 minutes. And there were a lot of hills. I did have to get off my bike a couple of times, not because I'm not fit, but because the terrain wasn't like what I needed it to be for my bike, so that was why. Anyway, we're going to go home, check the dogs, give them some breakfast, and I don't think I'm going to ride today because of the weather. Like, it's really sunny. Yes to the it's really sunny 1 minute, and then it just like pours down, so I'm probably not going to ride. Also, we went for breakfast at one of the like connections with the hunt, one of their houses, and it was lovely, beautiful house, like really beautiful ground, like the views were amazing. And the breakfast was like a bacon and egg butty, which everybody said was absolutely delicious. And the coffee, lovely, not a complaint, I'm not talking badly, but it was so strong. I literally took a sip and I just felt my brain blow out of my skull. So yeah, if I'm a little bit jittery and rambly, it's because my caffeine levels are through the roof. I'm gonna go because this camera's gonna fall off, and I'm driving now anyway, so safety first. I've been back home for like an hour or two, maybe an hour and a half. I've done nothing. I've drank tea, I've scrolled social media. That's it. I need to walk the dogs because poor OTTB is desperate to go out, literally glued to my side. But I've not been in the mood because the weather's been so ropey. Oh, there's more painting going on. And if you saw in my last video, I said that I was going to paint the hallway pink, the upstairs hallway, corridor, landing. I don't know what you call that. Is it a hallway? Is it a landing? Is it a corridor? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to do it pink, but I ended up doing it green because I didn't want, like, when you're down here, I didn't want you to see, like, the green wall, the white ceiling, and then pink. I just thought it would look too bitty. So that is, like, green as well. So when you walk in, literally everything is green apart from the pink kitchen. But, you know, that's what's going on. I've still got this wall here and this wall here to paint with the roller. I had a friend come over last night and hold me on a ladder whilst I kind of did all of the edging. I have got a tiny bit on the ceiling, but at the same time, if anybody's going to complain about that, they need to grow up. So what we're going to do now is just put some different socks on so I can put my wellies on, and we're going to take the dogs out for a walk and just make sure that all the horses are fine and everything. Obviously I've checked them a couple of times, but only like in passing. I've not really been out to look at them in any detail. So we're just going to look. It's really sunny and I'm like, do I feel like riding? I absolutely don't. I'm really tired actually. But I did diddly squat yesterday. I kind of, that was a bad angle for my chin. Sorry about that. So yesterday was incredibly lazy, and I think maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit tired today. Aside from the fact that I got up at 5:30 to go hound exercising, and then I did go out for dinner last night, and I got back semi-late. Like, it was respectable, but it was a little bit late. So I've not had like the most amount of sleep, but also I don't think you care about that. I need to make a decision on the bedroom colour. Let me get something to point with so I don't show you my nails. That is the kitchen colour. That I think is going to be the bedroom colour. I might do my ensuite this colour. This colour is never seeing the light of day ever again. It's so dark, and actually on their website it didn't look that dark, so I think maybe it's just the room. This rather suspicious looking stain there, I'm pretty sure that's like baby oil or like dry body oil. You know, the Avon Skin So Soft. I can't remember how it got up there, but it was like, I was moisturising my body, okay? That's that. And we're going to paint over it so it will be gotten rid of. Again, we've got the colours on this wall. For the ensuite, I think we're going to do, I need something to point with. We'll use this. For the ensuite, I think we're doing this one. And then if you come with me into the main bathroom, I think we're going to do this colour in here. That colour, and then that'll, you know, that colour. Again, that colour. That's the kitchen. That's a really dark blue. That's the colour that we're going to go for. This is my dog who's going to absolutely murder me if I don't take him out soon, aren't you? You want to go out, don't you? My poor boy. We made a mistake coming for a walk. I don't know if you can see how much it's raining, but we're not having a good time. Are you boysies? No. No, we are not. Never mind. We're not far away from home. So, just such rubbish weather. Like, Europe's having a heat wave. Where is our heat wave? Come on. Why are you barking? I had so many big ideas for today, and actually, I'm just really tired. So I'm lying in the dog bed, which is a sofa, but it's the dog's bed. It's gonna be one of those days, I think, Welcome. We have got something very exciting to do. I could literally have just sat on that sofa all day. I did have a little snooze for like 20 minutes. I had really deep sleep and woke up like, oh, what day is it? Where am I? What's going on? And I was like, Jennifer, sort yourself out. I just felt so tired. It's definitely the weather. Like, I'm absolutely fine. Just the weather's so like depressing. So I had a shower, a really hot shower, had like a little full body exfoliation. We've put some makeup on, we've got changed because, very exciting, we're going to the supermarket because I've got no food in. I haven't had any food in for like all week and I've just been like making do because I can't stand going to the supermarket. It's so boring. But anyway, we're going to do that now and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to paint either side of the stairs. I'm going to, like that, I will do that today. I've just been making up meals as I go. Like last night I had beans on toast for dinner, which actually very underrated and I do enjoy a beans on toast moment. But today, I had nothing until I got back from Hound exercise. Then I had some porridge, which is like standard. And then I was like, oh, I want some lunch. And the only thing that I had that was like a meal was avocado toast. But I'm just so done with avocado toast. I've overdone it this week. So I ate like half a malt loaf. Had half of it plain and then the other half I put jam on. So that's what I did. I've been drinking my tea with oat milk like some sort of heathen. I normally have oat milk in my coffee and soya in my tea. But I've been out of soy for a few days, so we've been having oat milk. And it's just not the same. It's not the same. I love soya milk in tea. Don't really like it in anything else. Whereas oat milk I like for everything apart from tea. It's just a bit too like creamy for tea, I suppose. But anyway, that's a little deep dive on all of my comings and goings this week. How are you? What have you been up to? When you'd rather carry everything at once rather than do 2 trips, I'd rather die than do 2 trips. Right, we need to put all the shopping away. Dilly is still very much snoozing. What's happened to these blankets, boys? Always tidying up after you two. Naughty boys. Well, it won't be you, will it? We know who the culprit is. Don't we? Naughty boy. Oh, handsome mans. Handsome mans. Good boy. Dill, come on. I'm having to carry Dill because he was just standing like really awkwardly at the gate and he didn't want to come for a leg stretch, so I didn't want to leave him up there just in case he snuck back out onto the lane and got run over or something silly. So we're carrying him like the little baby that he is, my prince. I mean, the horses look absolutely fine. They have been a little bit not forgotten about, but I've just not really done anything with them. Today they've just kind of been left in the field and sorted themselves out, and I don't think they mind that at all. I think they quite enjoy that. Dillon, you're not a happy bunny. What's the matter? You want to go in the house? We will go. I'll put him down. We're going in a minute. I just wanted to come and check the horses. Oof, oof, we're enjoying that Look, she's just feral. I've had her a year nearly, and I genuinely thought I would have sat on her by now, but no, I just think she still doesn't quite look ready, and I'm not in a rush. I think what I'm going to do is probably get on her in the next few weeks and just like hack her out, just get her like semi-fit, and then I'll probably, don't charge it, Otis, I'll probably take her cubbing a few times, just get her used to like that environment, and then I'll probably turn her away until next year again. So I'm not, like, I will get on her this year, but I'm not planning to do a lot with her because she only turned 3 in April. She is a baby, and I think, you know, being a racehorse at such a young age, and like how strenuous that is, and like how hard that is for their bodies to cope with, I think her having a lot of time off can only be a good thing. And she's getting a lot of attention, and she's being very well handled, so, you know, she won't be backwards in that respect. And we're all well, aren't we? All our legs are looking good. All our tummies are looking fat. Yep. What do you think? Dillon, stop edging towards the gate. Right, I better go. I think we'll say goodnight, my boys and girlies. And see you in the morning. I might do more with you tomorrow. Might not though, we'll see. I think I've got a bug up my nose. Or it was my own hair, I don't know, but it felt not very nice.